And the Rockets already with their game faces on as they get off the bus. A Sunday afternoon with the conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The pairing up front, Smith and Sengun. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thompson. And it's Grant in at the three. Now here's Irving. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
It's deflected. Sengun finds Thompson. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Grant. They break it out, 5 on 3. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks. And Thompson gets it to go. Here's Dallas. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Irving passes to Green. He dishes it to Doncic. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Here's Smith. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Doncic has it all. Full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic passes to Irving. Schroeder against Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder, and Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Schroeder. Smith for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Irving passes to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. And the pass to Lively. Clock at 6. In the corner, Irving with it.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, here's Green, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Up top, Doncic, covered by Smith. Doncic against Smith. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
So for the Rockets, Whitmore, he's checked in for Sengun. Thomas comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here is Russell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Wood can't hit. Rockets trail. Pass to Thomas. Hield outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Russell with it. Now Thomas defending. Tries the spin move. Doncic outside. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And now a look at Jabari Smith.
Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and
in. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
In the corner, it's Whitmore. Hield from outside. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. The offensive rebound. Hardaway against Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And it's Doncic missing. Thompson outside. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Batuma's out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Thomas. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard. And so it's Dallas with it. The Rockets making the shot. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Hey, there's no denying Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Hield from outside. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Hardaway following the score by Houston. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
So for the Rockets, Grant, he's checked in for Batum. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Whitmore.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Şengün kicks to Hield. Grant surveying the D, trying to get open his Hield. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Grant.
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant not rushing things there, got it up and down.
And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Here is a peek at the teams that have dominated defensively in the paint since the All-Star break. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Dallas, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, we've seen it over the last couple years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Dallas again missing. For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. And here is Grant. After Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Hield from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got 8.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Russell. Here's Wood. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Schroeder against Russell. Here's Şengün. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Wood.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
So for the Rockets, Jabari Smith comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Thompson in for Cameron Thomas. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the dunk by Smith.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Hardaway passes to Doncic. From the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder kicks to Şengün. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now Smith after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Rockets. Thomas is checked in. 1:24 left in the first half. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Inside, Lively. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson surveying the floor. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Irving way outside. They get the rebound. Here's Washington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Washington's got 5 now.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Thomas with the steal. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Now Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Doncic against Smith. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Lively. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Lets it go from 14. Grant, that's good. Grant's got the game tied up here for Houston. And a deep 3 from Irving. Doesn't go for him. It's been all about Tim Hardaway for the Dallas Mavericks. And it was from 3-point range where he did the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny.
Looking at Dallas, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the... And now looking at that first half of play, what a performance from the great Luka Doncic.
This is why you run the...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Irving passes to Lively. Doncic against Schroeder. They set the pick. The tray. Here's Lively. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Lively's got 5 now.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points from Amen Thompson.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Washington with it. Now Smith defending. Doncic passes to Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Here's Irving. 2 points. That one goes. He has 6.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here's Şengün. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Pass to Lively. Schroeder against Doncic. From deep, Green, another 3 for Dallas.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Thompson outside. Can they get it? Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 9 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut back down to 5 points on the make from Grant.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity. You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving against Schroeder. Pass to Washington. Now here's Doncic. D right on him. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Thompson finds Schroeder, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
For the Rockets, Mike Muscala is checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Houston.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 6. Hield kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Whitmore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 7 points for Cam Whitmore.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And there's the pass to Wood. Dishes to Hardaway. Back to Wood. It's up a 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and it's Houston with another.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway is screen on Hield. Outside, Jones. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. And contact out. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
is that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Hardaway hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Three-pointer, Hield. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And
The previous play is under review.
shot again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Rockets. Hield is out there with Thomas. Then there's Batum. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Russell kicks to Hardaway. 9 feet out. And it's Washington missing. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is Russell. And it's Hardaway atop the key. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Right wing. Hardaway a screen on Hield. And on the way from Irving for three. The Rockets pull it in. From past the arc. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Hield's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. Hield against Russell. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Whitmore. Here's Thompson. They kick out to Hield. Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Wood.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Rockets also changing it up. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Batum. Jeremy Grant comes in for Whitmore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Buddy Hield.
Beating the defense in transition, Smith showing how a little extra effort goes a long way.
Irving passes to Russell. Back to Irving to stop the run. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Smith, and that's good off the glass that time. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And the Mavericks call time here. Long range from the inbound. It's rebounded by Houston. Schroeder, right side. Houston moving it around. The 17-footer. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Irving. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on Şengün's injury. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Şengün's checked in for Thomas. Passes it to Thompson. Kicks it out to Grant. Schroeder passes to Smith. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. That shot off. Mavericks trail by 8. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Dallas. That's a 2 from Smith. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith, no luck. Dallas shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 21.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Peter passes to Smith. A free ball. Şengün, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic kicks to Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Şengün. And Lively pulls it down. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 9. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Here's Şengün. And the shot goes down. And the Rockets lead by 9.
The shooting starting to come around for Alperen Şengün, taking more shots now.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Şengün with the bucket.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what we want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Amen Thompson.